We're about to do a time trial tonight. Oh yeah. Oh. Hello, welcome back to the channel. You joined me in the workshop, and tonight we're doing something fun. We're doing a time trial. So for those of you that don't know, a time trial is a road bike biased discipline, if you will. It is usually run by road bike clubs or so on and so forth. It's usually done over a set distance. So the one we're doing tonight is 10 mile. Now it is called a time trial because the idea is that everyone is on the same specific route at the same time and you are competing against the clock, hence time trial. And you're trying to do it as fast as possible, but you are also competing against everyone else as well. So to make tonight even more fun, this is my first ever time trial. Not a road biker, I'm a mountain biker. You've probably seen all the different bikes, but tonight we're doing it on my freshly built time trial triathlon bike. So I'm hoping you would have seen this in a previous video, and this is our dirt cheap triathlon bike that I bought and I've built up, and hopefully you've seen the video on. So this is what we're going to do on tonight, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. First time trial, so yeah, we're going to see what it's like. Never done one before, barely do road cycling. To be honest, the only time I road cycle is when I'm doing triathlon, so this is going to be completely new and interesting. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, come join us and see what you think. Okay, so we're on the side of the road just outside Wolvie. You can see the guys behind me about ready to start. Well, I've already started. It's 10 past 7. I'm the last rider to go, so it'll probably be about 20 past 7 when I go. The 10 mile time trial I'm hoping to complete in about 38-39 minutes. If I can get anywhere under 40, I'll be happy with that. I've done this course on a non-time trial and I did it in about 43.5 minutes, but that was on a road bike, so we'll see how this triathlon time trial bike compares. It's the first time I've ridden it properly because I snapped the chain during my first triathlon, so yeah, a few things that I need to tweak or, well, get used to more than anything, but so far so good.
5 cars approaching
4,
now, buddy.
3, 2, 1,
Off
you go.
Hello, welcome to the road. You catch me while I'm still riding my bike. Just finished the time trial and I've snapped my camera mount, so this is really awkward filming one-handed. It felt like a hard but good time trial there, good 10 mile. I don't know what time I've done it in yet because I haven't finished, I haven't checked my watch. My target was to get under 45 minutes. If I'm honest, it feels like a 38-minute, but we will see. Okay, so we're back in the garage. It's the afternoon after the night before, so this is the day after we did the time trial. Time trial was yesterday, and we're here for a bit of decompressing and just seeing pretty much how this thing went. I was going to say lasted, but it has lasted. It's still in one piece. I haven't broken it yet. So time trial, first time trial, never done it before. What was the course like? So it was quite flat. It was a little bit undulating. There wasn't much of an elevation gain or climb or anything like that. It was fairly flat, so it was fairly quick. I did a recce of the course last year. This is going back a while now. I did a recce of the course because I wanted to do the time trialing last year, but didn't. So first time trial this year. And how did we do? How did I do? So on my recce last year, I think I did it in 43 minutes, 50 something seconds. It wasn't fairly fast. Granted, I was a lot unfitter and I was about a stone and a half heavier than I am now. And I'm still fairly heavy now. And I thought 43 was good. It's been a year. First time trial last night, first time trial of the year. I wanted to do sub 45 minutes. Secretly, I wanted to do sub 40. If I could do sub 40 minutes, I'd be happy with that as a result. What I actually did blew my mind. I did a 33:48, so 33 minutes, 48 seconds to do 10 miles. To most people, don't sound like much, but to me, that's absolutely amazing. I was expecting to do 40 minutes, so to do 33 and to take 10 minutes off my recce time, absolutely amazing. The quickest guy was about 10 minutes ahead of me, maybe 12 minutes at max. So I'm not far off being where I want to be. Granted, when it comes to triathlon, like I do on my other channel, being the fast at 10 miles doesn't really help you with a triathlon, but I use it as training. So as long as I can see my times coming down, I'm doing well. But for my first time trial, I'm absolutely ecstatic with that. Massive thank you and massive shout out to Hinckley Cycle Club who organised it. It was well run. They do it for free. It's out. They are volunteering to do it all, and they were brilliant, absolutely brilliant. There was a photographer and everything. He's grabbed some really good photos. Only 2 of me, but really good. The bike actually held up really well. Really happy with it. There is a couple of niggles that I need to work on. So, bar tape. Bar tape's quite old. It is cracking. I do want to redo it in yellow, but I also realised there wasn't enough padding on this. So I think when I do the bar tape next time, I'm going to have to double tape it, just because when you're on your wrists, it does hurt your hands. Also, this front end, where you sit here, is incredibly low compared to other triathlon bikes or time trial bikes. The bars, these ski handle bars, because it's ski handle, they're usually up here. So because it's quite low, it is very cramped, and I was getting a little bit of cramp in my hip. Not a problem with actually flexing to get into that position. I can. It's just a little bit of cramp. Being a carbon frame is incredibly light, but it's incredibly stiff, which means all the vibrations are straight through to my ass. So although I was wearing padded shorts, it was a bit uncomfortable. I will be moving the seat back slightly. There isn't much more adjustment in it, but as much as I can do. The brakes I need to work on slightly, just because they were, especially on the rear, they were dragging ever so slightly. So there is a cam on the brakes that just, you open the cam up and it just releases the pad. So I ran them very loose, so there was no drag. And this rear wheel, I do think I need to take it to a wheel builder because it is just very slightly out of true. Also, one thing I should have done before I bought tyres for this is check the width of tyre the frame actually allows. So these tyres are 25C. I do believe modern road bikes use 28-32C. When this came out, I believe 20 years ago, they were running 23C, so the width, 23. So this is actually slightly wider than the frame allows. There is clearance, they do run without an issue, but it does mean when I'm putting the wheels back in, I do have to make sure they are centered, otherwise they will rub on the very bottom here. Or I buy new tyres, one of the two. Personally, I think I may just stick with these tyres because they're really good, they're really grippy, so I'm really happy with that. And that's it for my first time trial. So